So today we are taking charge of our first ever game as the manager of Eskilstuna, and I'm gonna be honest, I've already made some signings in 9 days. So we figured out a way to get around the wage budget. I'm only paying 3 players £1 a week apparently. I think we might have got away with the wage budget a little bit, but hey, we're also looking financially good, and I think we got a good job. So let's get into it, shall we? Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Master Rebuilder series, starting with Eskilstuna. And we're about to take on our first opponents of the series in Syrianska. Or Syrianska? Syrianska, it looks like Syrianska. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologise. But there's not much I can really do. And it's just one of those things, unfortunately, where you don't know what's going to happen either way. But I was looking at the team. I figured out some areas I needed to improve and strengthen. And I've made some transfer moves. 3 signings so far. I don't think they're particularly good, but they're better than what we had. And that's a concern when they're not very good. Yeah. Let's talk about the 3 players I brought in, eh? So it says a lot that my first signing was a goalkeeper, Hampus Jacobson, and he's 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, and he's our best goalkeeper. He's not very good. He's 5'10", and it says a lot that we had to replace our current goalkeeper, Peter Shortman, because he is rubbish. And yeah, you can see why I was a little peeved when I realized that my other goalkeeper, who I've just had to make a backup goalkeeper, is being paid £8 a week and is tied down until 2024. A goalkeeper who is not good enough for this division. I probably need to sell him, and quickly. Still, Jacobson is around. He's not bad. He's 20. He can improve. Even if we're only training, what, twice a week, 3 times a week? We got 1 game a week for the next couple of weeks. We're fine, I think. We are looking like a decent team. Apparently, he's already played for us. And I don't know how. How have you played for me? Apparently, he was here last year and I never knew about it. That's ironic. Why do we get rid of him then? If he was already here? Can someone answer the question? He's on a non-contract, being paid nothing a week. And he's been paid at least £1 a week for an unused substitute fee, £1 for a clean sheet, and £5 for the appearance fee. We're paying him £6 a match, effectively, and I think that's a pretty good deal, all things considered. The next person I brought in was Oscar Billman. Now, again, not particularly good, not good enough for the division, really. He's good enough for the 3rd tier, but for a free transfer that we are literally giving the same deal as our goalkeeper, £5 for appearance, actually just £1 for substitute, so we're only paying £5 at worst, at best for this guy, or £1 at worst, because he's going to be on the bench starting things off. But hey, this guy starts as a substitute. He's not particularly good. He's just a pace merchant. He's got nothing else to his game apart from his first touch and dribbling. I'm literally having to draw straws here and hope for the absolute best. The last person we've officially signed this season is Niles Kalman. Now, I could sign more players, and this is probably the best, most well-rounded player of the bunch. He's 2-star con ability, 5-star potential ability. Not amazing, but really, for what I have, he was kind of the best option we had. He's also 5'3". I don't think I should be putting him in the post, but I might have to. We have some really tall players, though, thankfully, so I guess it shouldn't be the end of the world. We do, however, have Samuel Glad signing for us next season on loan. Yeah, the loan thing we can't do until next year, so he's signing us for next season. I like to think he's a much better player than any player we have at right back right now, and he's worth the money. We're paying him, aka nothing. We're paying nothing for contribution for his wages. My scout brought this guy to me, and I said, you know what? Let's sign him, even if he's inconsistent. He's 18. If he's inconsistent, we can just not play him. It's not the end of the world. We're paying nothing to his wages. I've got no reason to be concerned about this deal. And really, what do I have to lose here? I have signed a new physio in Richard Vicklon, and This is the best I can get with physios. I never realized how bad things were in Sweden until I realized this is the best option I can get. So, yeah, not ideal to say the least that this is the best option I can get with a physio right now. Really tells me just how dire things are in Sweden. £40 a week for this guy too, I'm paying. We also signed Arvi Tala as a scout until next year. £40 a week, 72 years of age, but he gives me knowledge of Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, even if I can't use that knowledge right now. Yeah, this is one of those things, isn't it? It's going to take me a while to get used to, I think. The low quality of staff I can bring in. Apparently this guy was a chief scout at Örebro for 20, 30 years. I don't know how either, but there you go. Still, we are taking our opponents today. We have actually gone down a position. That's because our opponents actually won their last match. But goal difference is what will get us up and down the table, so we should be fine. We do have 10 more games to go. Our fierce local rivals have played 2 more games than us and are 7 points behind us, so automatic relegation should not be an issue. I've never managed in this country. I've never managed to slow down in Sweden before, so yeah, this would be an interesting chance to say the least. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have already started scouting the best players in every division in this level to see if I can just pick up the scraps and just sign people for free transfer next season. Our finances, actually, looking at this, I want to show you this. 19,000 right now. It's only gone down, what, $1,000 or something since we last met? Actually, it's gone up $3,000 apparently. I don't know how it's gone up by $3,000. We're making money, actually. More money than we are anything else. Fundraising, we're making $4,000. I don't know what we're funding for, what we're raising funds for, but we're doing well. We're paying more money on staff wages than play wages, which is probably going to continue to be a problem when I keep on signing more people. But projection, we're going to have 120,000 next year, or end of next year, and 124,000 the year after. So hopefully we'll have more money, and hopefully we'll get a bigger transfer budget and therefore a bigger wage budget. It could be good. It could be fine. I think we can work around this. We just need to make sure we're not going to do anything stupid, right? We don't want to get this club in a financial problem, so I had to sack the yeah, I need to work on this, I think. Still, though, we're going to take on our first opponents today. They want us to go balance. Well, they want us to go cautious. I'm going to go balance because I think it worked. I am going to try a tactic that did so well for me at Charleroi in my other save, and you know what? I think this can go well. So we're going to have the start and lineup be this. Jackersum in goal, Jensen, Verm, Gadzo, Kalman in defense, Twin in the DM position, Hudson and Lakel in the midfield positions. They are 2 best players, so no surprise that I'm relying on them quite heavily. We have Rahap and Rennie in the wing positions. I'm actually making Rahap a winger, despite the fact I want to have an inverted winger, mostly because he actually is best as a winger than an inverted winger. We do not have anyone that can play as an inverted winger on the right-hand side. And you've got Fitzel playing up front. He's actually better as a target forward, but to be completely honest with you, I kind of want an advanced forward. I want to test this works or not. He's not very fast, but he's got attributes to be a monster. I'm looking at my set pieces. I'm looking at my corners. And 6'4" at the back post. 6'3" in the middle. 6'5" at the near post. If I'm not aiming for those people, what am I doing? We've got so many monsters in the air that we could legitimately just be a set piece team. And at lower level, scoring goals from set pieces could be amazing. He's got 17 jumping reach. Yes, he's only got 5 finishing, but 17 jumping reach in 13 strength and 11 heading. That's amazing for this level. I think I'll be happy with this. But yeah, we're going to try and see if this works. If it doesn't work, we'll have to change things up. Defensively, we've been struggling. This team is really bad defensively, but going forward, we've been scoring goals for fun, apparently. So, if I can sort out the defense and have our best defender back soon, I'm looking at you, Albin Mam. He's out for 10 days to 3 weeks. He should be back at some point in the future. But also, apparently, our best defender has got 4 goals this year, which makes him the joint second highest goal scorer in the entire team. I can see where I'm going to get more goals, and hopefully Fitzel will also contribute for the goals as well. So, let's get right into it. And apparently we're getting away a free kick very early on, inside 3 minutes. This could go well for them. Anderson with a free kick. I've considered the goal inside 3 minutes from a free kick. You can tell this is going to go well, can't you? I mean, that's just a really good free kick. Apparently in lower league football, they're very good at free kicks. We've got a free kick of our own. Kelman takes it. And that's a penalty. We've got a penalty inside 11 minutes. So everyone's rubbish at defending, it seems like. And it's our... Well, it's our main striker. Going to take the penalty here. Witsel to take it. Powers it in. First goal for the club. In my reign of terror. And we are going to win this game. I hope. I don't want to lose. That's all I'm going to say. I do not want to lose this game. Because I want to be very, very good. And now we've got a throw. And I am thinking that maybe the situation we had before is just a one-off thing. And Lakel, I didn't think got there. But it went to the goalkeeper. I genuinely thought it was going to be a mistake from their point of view. But we've got tall players up front and in defence. So really, you'd think we wouldn't have to worry about the hoofing at the pitch. Oh my god, they've hit the bar. Kelman with the throw, and this is going to take some time. We're not the best team in the country, or at least in this division anyway. We're definitely not the best team in the country. But we're the 8th best team in this league, so we should be decent, right? Like a mid-table team. We just need to be very smart and don't do anything stupid. They're going to hoof the ball forward. I think we can do well. We just need to be smart. And Anderson on the ball. And he plays it back to Benan. Now, here we are now. Chantuapum. I don't know what my defender's doing there. He's just letting him through. Bellingham on the ball. And it's a cross. And it's a goal. Kelsel's just scored. It's 2-1. And inside 90 minutes, we're already 2-1 down. This is going well, isn't it? I can see why we're struggling defensively. I think we need new defenders generally. But, yeah. This is going lovely, isn't it? I love being a bad team. Another highlight immediately from kickoff. Well, this could go... If we score again, this would be very nice. It would show that we are not struggling for goals. I don't like having a bad defense, though. Rennie, okay. Fritzell's not very quick, apparently. So that's not good. So here's Stell. And we've got 3 lineups, if I need to do. Formation, sorry. And here we are now. Rahap finds Witzel. He's already got a goal. Can he get a second? No. Rennie, though? Yes. Well, we've equalised again. 20 minutes in, it's already 2-2. I think this will be a solo match episode because we're scoring goals and they're scoring goals and nobody can defend, apparently. We just can't defend for set pieces. They can't defend these situations. I mean, honestly, it's unlucky for the goalkeeper and it's very fortunate that Rennie was there. But, hey, it's 2-2 already. So, after those 4 goals, nothing really happened. But what I'm noticing is that we're not very good defensively. And my signs have not been bad, I like to think. But 2 that are starting today anyway. And that we can cause problems. We just need to be smart. We're not picking up bookings either like they are. So, if we can convince them to get themselves in trouble, we should be fine. Latest scores, though. The team that's in 9-12 are actually winning. I like to think that winning would not be causing us problems, but apparently they're doing quite well and they're not as terrible as I thought. Apparently the team they're beating are in 6th place. I mean, we're only 6 points away from 6th place looking at this. It's actually very tight. If we win today, we could literally just be fighting for mid-table finish and not in a relegation fight. So hopefully we can win and pick up more points to avoid being in the relegation fight. They've got a throw now and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm struggling later. Actually, I just realized how tall Kelsum is, actually. No wonder he scored earlier. Hannah gets the ball all the way to Lakel and don't get the ball away. Kelman gets the ball away. And, I mean, we didn't have much choice there. We've been closing down quite quickly. And looking at this now, we've just got to be smart. This is the worst team I've worked with, I think, in this FM so far. And that's saying a lot. But, legitimately, we're not very good. And Matty... Okay, can we get the ball back? We get the ball away easily, and I'm scared. They've hit the bar, and good block in the end from Jensen. He's actually done something good. His match rating is still 6.4, but he's done something productive there, and I can't believe it. Okay, so another highlight. We could be good. Anderson, who I just brought on, has got the ball. Good head of him. Kelman, Rennie, ball forward maybe? Tackled. Here's Twin, though. Or Twine. Here's Hedstrom. Now, this could be good. What can he do? Ball in the middle. Finds Lakel. Ball to Rennie. Rennie goes for goal. Oh, what a shot! But Lakel scores! We actually lead for the first time in a save. All those days. That's his 50th goal for the club. But 2 goals in my first match in charge. Yes, it's a bit lucky. I don't know how this has got so powerful and what a save that is to stop it. But it's just unfortunately can't hold it. It's just too powerful for him. Goodness me, we're leading this game. Okay, another throw. I wouldn't be surprised if we concede again. It just feels like one of those games we're going to concede another goal. And honestly, it would not be a shock to me if we concede again. And good catch from Jacobson. No chance at all, though, to be fair. And if we get a 4th, then we're looking a bit more comfortable. Fulford, oh my god, Fitzels, how has he got through? He's not very fast, though. He needs support. He needs support quickly. He's played it back to winger Mark, who's come on from the bench. And he's going to do something. Here's Lakel, back to Twin. Here's Hedstrom. Now, that's a red card. They're down at 10 men. Matt, he's already been booked. It's a second yellow. And this is why I took both of my players who've been booked off already. And we've done a smart decision here. A free kick. Amos come on and... Oh, not far away at all, was it? We've got another free kick. Anderson to take. If we get a 4th, it really would be the icing the cake. And Carl scores his 7th of the season. It is the icing the cake. We have won 4-2. And this is the dream debut we wanted. We really needed this sort of start. And to be further away from the relegation zone is perfect to me. And, I mean, we're not going to lose now. But the team that we're concerned about are no longer winning. So, Taha is giving the ball away to our players. Anderson finds Bergston and Emma. Oh, he's at the post. What a goal that would have been if he scored this. But we have done a good job here. And despite my concerns, despite going behind twice, we've actually got ahead and won this game for our first victory in charge. And another free kick's been won. And this is fun. We're having a good time. The question now is, can we keep this going? We don't need a lot of points, to be honest with you. And Anderson's not the best free kick. Rennie can't really keep it in, but we've done well in our first game. I've made 3 signings. Whether or not they made a difference, I don't know. But we win by 4-2. The perfect start to the season. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm excited about this season. Are you? I really like this team. Even if I'm not so sure about it. The formation from Shadowar still works wonders, even with not so great players. So yes, that victory has been good. We're now up to 10th place. We are goal difference ahead of our opponents who we just beat today. And I'm looking at the table and I'm thinking to myself, maybe top half is realistic now. Just because we are only 3 points off 7th and 8th. With a game in hand on 7th. And yeah, I generally think if we perform as well as we did here, even if it was a bit lucky at times, we can still do a good job and be very good. So let's see how we do. It's a very good start to the season. Can I just say how much I like NL Fitzel? 2 goals and assists. He was playing as an advanced forward. He's not very good at it, mind you, but he still contributed and is still good enough to be a leading player for this division. I am very happy we've got this guy, that striker. Even if he's not amazing and doesn't like big matches, he contributed massively for that victory. He really did. Oh yeah, I had this guy on trial. Impressive beard, but he wanted too much money. So let's look at this again. That's different. That's changed. What's changed here? Also, 15 to 20 pounds a week. I can't give you that, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, yeah, he wants so much money. I can't give him that much money. That's why I've not signed Landstung at all. Or Langwon, sorry. So I can't sign the guy, even if I potentially wanted to. And he's probably our best goalkeeper if he signs. Either way, though, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this sales. I hope you guys like and share this video. And that is subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. Let me know what you think of the video so far. The first video for this team as their manager. Their first game in charge. Do you think we were good in this game, or do you think we were a bit lucky to have won this match? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.